I want to talk about something you just said, Rob, because we covered it for a little bit before Rick came on, and I want to bring on, my co-host in our Mets, our other Mets analyst, Dylan here from the great Twitter page at New York Mets _fans. Mickey Callaway, you talked about, and his job security right now, I'll pose this question again. How safe is Mickey Callaway right now? Obviously, you have a 4-game sweep here at the Nationals, a team that probably, and actually they are in a much worse position than we are. Does this, bide Mickey some time and bode well for him in the long run? And our general manager was basically saying, before Monday's series that he didn't want to rush to judgment and make a move. He had, Mickey had the support of management and ownership and. Does this 4-game series now give you confidence in Mickey? And I want to pose that to my co-host and our other Mets analysts here. Do you guys all have confidence in Mickey right now? And I'll start with you, Rob Maraska, before I jump into everyone else.
Confidence, I think it's just buying him time. We have to see what is going to happen on the West Coast trip. That's key. Let's see what happens on the West Coast trip. It's bought him a little time, but obviously it was the players. This 4-game series, they played well, they came back, and they played like a team again. So it's buying him some time. I don't know in the long run. I don't know what's going to happen, but the West Coast trip is key. You have to remember that.
For both of you guys, and I'll start with my co-host Rob Hines first. Mickey Callaway thoughts right now at the moment.
Yeah, I've been saying it for months that I want the guy fired. So, not at the sake of a losing streak, but if we go on a losing streak, ownership's got to do something. Let's get Joe Girardi in here. That's who I want.
Well, you said that on last week's show, and I'm sure you're gonna bang that drum here for future shows here, in which I think we're gonna see what happens. For you, Dylan, I know you've also been extremely critical of Callaway, not only here on this show, but in your Periscope video, which you're doing a great job on, and also, of course, on your Twitter page, which is the go-to place, I think, for any Mets-related information.
I don't think they're ever going to fire him during this stretch of games. I think we came into this 16-game stretch against mediocre teams saying it all depends like what their record is after these 16 games. I think we're 7-5 right now with 3 to go. So I think he's safe through this stretch. Once we go out west, if we come back like 1-6 or something like that, then we'll have to talk about it again.
Yes, so we have obviously 3 here against the Tigers at Citi Field, and then we go on the road for 3 in Los Angeles, and then we have 3 in Arizona. So obviously this is another series where the Tigers also get swept by the suddenly resurgent Miami Marlins. For you, Rob, is this an imperative series to say at the minimum win 2 out of 3?
Yeah, you have to win 2 out of 3.
Are you asking me? I'm sorry.
I'm asking everybody here. Listen, we're on the Sports Report, Tom and Rob. We do hard-hitting analysis, and we give all the latest happenings in the world of sports. So everything's shotgun. So it's for everybody here. So for you, Rob Maraska.
Yes, I think they have to win 2 out of 3 against the Detroit Tigers. That's for sure. I mean, especially after Miami swept them. So yes, I think they have to take 2 out of 3.
And everybody else here?
Yeah, the Tigers have lost 9 of their last 10 games. They just got swept by the Marlins. They have the worst offense in the AL. They have a .219 team batting average, which is just horrible. Their run differential through 47 games is -98, which is second worst in all of baseball. Ronnie Rodriguez, whoever that is, leads the team in homers with 6, so they hit for no power. I think any game we lose this weekend, we're going to say that it was a bad loss.
And for you, Rob Hines.
Yeah, this is just a must-win. You have to win 2 out of 3. Really, you really have to sweep these guys, but at the very least, 2 out of 3. Their pitching is just as bad as their hitting, so really there's no. And then we're not even facing the best pitcher in the series. Yeah, we got to win 2 out of 3.
I would say sweep, but I think the injuries might catch up to him a little bit this weekend. Being without Conforto, McNeil, Nimmo, Cano. We'll see if these bench guys can step up. But still, at a minimum, 2 out of 3 has to happen.
And speaking of injuries, and we almost have to bring it up, as we have a few more minutes with our Mets analyst Rob Morosky here. Yoenis Cespedes is out for the season, and obviously it's been much documented and covered. And he was on a horse, and he fell off the horse, and now he's having season-ending surgery. And this is for all you guys as well, because we didn't really talk about him yet. Cespedes, do we expect him to ever play as a New York Met again? And what's your feeling on that for you, Mr. Morosky, on Mr. Cespedes?
I don't think we're going to see him again. Listen, 2015, the man took us to the World Series. Okay, we had to sign him. Who knew it was going to turn out to be one of the worst signings in the history of the New York Mets? But, it happens. But we did have to sign him at the time, and it was a bad signing. Do I think he's going to ever play for the Mets again? 85% chance, no, as far as I feel. And I'm not even thinking about him anymore.
And for both of you guys, this whole Cespedes situation, were you surprised? It seemed like he was supposed to be inching to come back and start baseball-related activities. What's both of you guys' take on the Yoenis Cespedes news?
You really can't even make this stuff up. He had a violent fall at his ranch. And then the same thing with Robinson Cano. He gets blasted for not hustling down the line. Then he hustles down the line and strains his quad. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I actually feel the opposite. I think Cespedes will show up next year because it's his contract year and he wants to get paid again. I think that's really all he's interested in.
For you, Rob Hines.
No, I agree with that. Cespedes seems a little money driven. He'll probably have a good year next year.
And you guys.
I'm not even talking about the money as it's contract year. I'm talking about if he's able to. Who knows what's going on with his ankle, his injuries. He's always hurt. That's why I said what I said. I'm not sure physically if he does come back, what is going to happen. He wants to. He has to play well for a new contract, but who's going to sign him after all this?
It better not be us. But I do want to say we will be receiving about 70% of his $29 million salary because of the insurance in his contract. And after this draft is over with in about 2 weeks, there's 2 pretty good pitchers on the market, once the draft is over with that we could use some of that money towards.